So I just finished watching the third episode of One Piece, and watching Captain Morgan get the absolute shit kicked out of him by Luffy was the best thing ever. So it turns out the Navy weren't actually really bad people. They were just shit scared of Captain Morgan, and Luffy's literally like liberated them. Not just them, but the whole town that Captain Morgan essentially terrified and terrorized pretty much. So Luffy is going around trying to become the king of the pirates, but actually like solving a lot of issues. It seems like maybe that's going to be a theme of the series, like Luffy sort of not purposefully, but like um, just due to how he is and how he acts and stuff like that, actually ends up being like a hero in a lot of situations. But yeah, it was very cathartic to see Captain Morgan just get beat up. Um, Same with his son. Watching him get dragged around by Luffy and crying and screaming was very cathartic. I enjoyed that a lot. But now Zoro has officially joined Luffy on his squad, so he has a bit of a crew going now, even though his pirate ship is so small. I'm excited to see like Luffy. I imagine his crew's going to grow as well as his ship. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of progression in this series. I mean, there is 1,000 episodes, so I imagine it is going to be a lot. But Zoro seems like a really interesting character. He wants to become the greatest swordsman ever. And I like the fact that the characters are so motivated and they all have very clear individual goals. And I think that's going to be a really big strength of this series going forward. Like the characters all feel very unique and they feel very like um, all their goals feel very different, but they're all driving towards the same thing, if that makes sense, which is to become the best. So in this world, there seems to be something called devil fruit, which is essentially where Luffy got his powers from, and he ate something called the gum gum fruit, which I guess is why he's so stretchy. But I think that's a really cool concept, like fruit giving all these weird, unique powers, and I think that could get really interesting as well. I wonder if there's like fruit that's way stronger than others that gives people like insane powers and stuff like that. I think it's a really cool concept. So the gum gum fruit seems really cool, and I'm excited to see what else there is. But yeah, like I said, Zoro seems really cool. I like the fact he fights with 3 swords and one in his mouth. I just think it looks sick. The way he was slicing up the Navy was just cool. He's just a cool character, and yeah, now Luffy and Zoro are heading towards the Grand Line. So I don't know if they're going to reach it straight. I don't know if that's like the end goal or what. But yeah, I think this journey is going to be really fucking fun and full of a lot of really interesting characters. So yeah, really good first impressions of One Piece.